Okay, today is Monday, April 1st, 2024. We're at 32535 Dunford in Farmington Hills. As you can see, we're at the main sanitary cleanout. We are located just at the bottom of the basement stairs. The sewer goes out the front of the house, and we believe the sanitary sewer to be on this side of the street. Now we're going to do a diagnostic televise at this time. As you can see, we start in 4-inch cast iron. The cast iron has just a slight bit of scale buildup to it. You can see we have some root infiltration, and this is right here at the transition to the clay pipe. You can see we do have some pretty heavy root infiltration. Here you can see we have a slight offset at this joint along with root infiltration. Okay, we were able to get the camera through there. You can see we do have a slight bit of water. Here you can see we have more root infiltration as we go. We will take measurements for a liner and also for possible excavation. As you can see with the liner, we do hold water to various amounts. We are currently running the bottom of the pipe, and the pipe does appear to hold water in certain areas. Again, we will locate at the city main and at the transition. As you can see here, we'll get a better idea as we pull the camera back to how much water the sewer is actually holding. It is possible if it's holding too much that we would actually have to excavate rather than do a sewer liner due to the holding of water. Here you can see it looks like we turn. Here you can see it appears that the city main itself was actually lined. As you can see here, we will go ahead and pull back here, and you can actually see the cutout that was made for the sewer. We will go ahead and pause at this point right here. We will go ahead and do a location and put a flag out in the yard. We're also going to mark here for a liner measurement. Okay, we have got a location on this. This is actually about center of the driveway. This is something that we'd like to confirm with Farmington Hills or Oakland County WRC. We are going to pull back at this time. We are going to go ahead and locate right about where the transition is. Also, we're going to be watching the water that was in the pipe now that we're pulling back. We'll get a better idea of the depth of the water. It did not seem to be too deep in areas, as it looks a little bit deeper when we're pushing forward than when we're pulling back. But the closer we got to the house, you could see there was heavier root infiltration in multiple joints. Again, here at about 35 feet, you can see this is the start of the area where we have root infiltration. Again, you can see this is some of the water that you see in the piping. Here you can see we do have some heavy root infiltration. Okay, you can see this is the offset that we had a hard time getting through. This does turn the sewer towards the driveway. We are going to go ahead and push in slightly about right here and locate the sewer in this area. Okay, we've located this area right here under the paver patio, or the pavers that are just past the front entry porch. We are going to finish pulling back at this time. We are going to put a centering guide on to run the camera one more time with a guide on. Due to the fact the sewer does, we believe, runs under the driveway by our location and where we located by the city main. It was actually 14 foot deep. Up here at the pavers, it's actually about 9 foot. So we are going to do a centering guide to see if we can get a little bit better visual of the depth of the water, just to make a better determination if the sewer is something that can be lined or if it would have to be dug up and replaced. Again, we're back here in the 4-inch cast iron. As you can see, this would need a slight bit of descaling, as well as the sewer needing to be hydrojetted to install a liner. Okay, we're going to do a second video now with a centering guide on to give us a better idea of the depth of the water. This is a 4-inch centering guide. As you can see here, we're at the top of the cast iron, but this centering guide is going to put us about middle of the pipe. As you can see, our transition area again is heavy with root infiltration. The roots are pretty heavy. We're hoping to be able to get the centering guide all the way through. Again, you can see this is the offset here that turns us towards the driveway. The sewer basically goes out under the front door, and then we turn towards the driveway. As you can see, we can get in that offset a little bit better with the centering guide. You can see the level of the water here as we go through the sewer. Again, we're hoping to be able to get through some of the heavier root infiltration with this centering guide on. Okay, we were able to slide through. That's probably going to be our worst. But you can see we do hold a slight amount of water at the bottom, but our camera's pretty much able to stay on the bottom of the pipe. And we're able to get our centering guide through most of the roots. At this time, we will go ahead and record as we pull back. Here you can see we have another offset. Again, they use these to turn the pipe rather than using fittings. They just turn the joints. And again, you can see here's where we drop into the city main. We'll go down. You can see again the city main itself has been lined. We will go ahead and continue to record as we pull back the second time.